Hi everyone, my name is Melody Gordon, and today I would like to discuss with everyone what the children go into a child care provider and how it benefits them and helps build their social skills. The first thing I want to discuss is sharing. Sharing is good for children because it lets them know that everything is not theirs. And at a young age, when they're a child and they're with their parents, they're given everything. And once they start going to a child care provider, they are around other kids, and it teaches them that now you have to give to another child and you have to wait your turn and everything won't just be handed to you. The second thing it teaches is interacting with other children. This helps them solve different situations, and when adults aren't around, it will let them know that they can look to other children and see what they do, and it will help them solve their problems based on what other children are doing. It also helps them with learning from each other. They learn from each other as a child care provider when it comes to manners and when it comes to how to play with each other. And they see another kid, how they play and how they share, they'll say, oh, okay, that's how I want to do. They'll do the same thing as well, what they see another kid, do. It also will teach them about independence. And one thing child care providers do for independence is teaching them to feed themselves. And one example of that is using finger foods. Finger foods will help children with their fine motor skills, which is their fingers, and it helps them grasp smaller objects and large objects because they usually know how to grab larger objects and they don't know how to grab smaller objects. And with finger foods, it helps them pick up smaller things, helps them learn how to grasp. The last thing I want to discuss is manners. Most of the time you hear children say, huh, or stop, or what, I ain't doing that, that ain't mine. And today you want to hear kids say like, thank you, please, yes and no ma'am, yes and no sir. That's some things that being at a child care provider, they'll teach a child. And that's usually not found in children today. So like, say for instance, example would be if a child wants to do something, they snatch something from another kid and say like, no, that's mine, that's not yours, or give me that. A child care provider would say like, no, say excuse me, or say, wait your turn. That's like an example of what they would do to help the kid learn how to have manners towards other kids and also towards adults. So to conclude, I would say that parents should send their children to a child care provider starting at a very young age because this helps build social skills including sharing, interacting with others, learning from others, being independent, and teaching them how to be mannerable towards adults. Is there any questions?
Yes, I have a 3-year-old, an 11-month, and 2-week-old grandchildren. And would you recommend me sending them to daycare? See, because my 3-year-old, she's very high-strung and she doesn't like to share or even socialize with other children. It's all about her and she wants to consume all the time. And with my 11-month-old, oh, he's so active. Yes. And he gets into everything. And, and I need some free time to myself. Right. So would you recommend me sending them to daycare?
Yes, ma'am. I would consider you sending them
Why?
to child care because, especially the 11-month-old and even the 3-month-old, because it will teach them social skills. She'll start learning how to share because she's not going to get her way when she goes to a child care provider because she's going to have to learn how to play with other kids and share and be mannerable and learn that everything's not hers, everything's not going to be handed to her.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Any more questions?
Somebody else.